Ashwin, on 15th December, that was yesterday, during the Asian session, you alerted that the dollar would surge. Since 23rd September, on 1st December also, you advised everyone not to fear the Fed taper and to buy the dollar and quality names. And guess what? On 15th December New York session, the US dollar surged and stocks climbed just as you predicted. Now, how uncanny is that? Can you please tell us how you did it? What did you do?
Thank you, Jessie. Let me add to this whole saga. Everyone in the market, practically everyone, expected stocks to stage a drop last night after Fed's Powell said that he will double the taper to 30 billion and end the entire thing by March, which was expected. And everybody thought stocks will drop. Well, guess what? The Dow picked up 389 points. The S&P surged to 4760, and the NASDAQ surged 327 points.
I know.
Now, Cassie, can you now realize why we kept on saying, do not fear the Fed taper and keep on buying quality names? Last night, those quality names, which we have been buying since the last 10 days, surged. And our clients, here's proof for you, our clients made more money.
Amazing.
Now, let me explain to everyone watching this video why this happened. Why did stocks go up and why stocks did not fall after the Fed doubled its taper? Which, if you look at modern economic theory or whatever economics you believe in, according to economics, the market should drop, but the market did not drop. That is why we always say, economic theory is one thing. If you want to make big money in this market, and adding this as a quip and a golden nugget, if you want to make big money in this market, do not look at economic theory. Instead, please look at market psychology. When you look at market psychology, you will get the market right. When you look at economic theory, the market will be wrong for you. That's like last year. People thought a virus, supply chain affected, everything affected, economic growth affected, sell the market. Well, guess what? If you look at market psychology, the market went up. If you look at economic theory, the market did not crash. Can you see? And just to add, this is why recently, yesterday's news, a major hedge fund worth $2.8 billion in Hong Kong was shorting the market and they're closing down. I have to say this. Economic theory, I repeat, will not make you the big money. Understanding market psychology will. And that's where we come in.
Stay with the tried and tested principles and not, twist and turn and flip and flop.
That is why we have an algo that is tweaked by the human brain to make the algo understand and keep abreast of what we call market psychology, not economic theory, I repeat. Okay, let me tell you why the market went up. All this while, the market was in fear, dropping when the Fed announced a taper. Why? Not because the market fears a taper, because the market was in a haze as to how many times they're going to increase interest rates, how much they're going to increase interest rates. So yesterday, this entire mystery and doubt was cleared. The Fed said they look to raise interest rates 3 times, 0.25%. We expect 0.25% each time next year. And a further 3 times more in 2023. So now that the market knows there will be 3 to 5, 3 to 6 interest rate hikes over the next 2 years, now they can come back and focus on good companies and earnings. They don't have to worry about interest rate anymore. And that is why I said buy quality, because once you are focusing on earnings, guess what? All the quality names will do well. That is why I keep on saying, and please go to YouTube, watch my videos, that when you buy quality names, look at low or no debt. Look at companies that have got a healthy balance sheet, and look at companies that are selling goods and services that are in demand. Well, guess what? All these companies went up last night.
I know. It feels really...
It's not magic, Jessie. It's not magic. It
feels really good. feels really good to be on the winning side, I have to say.
Like I said, we get it right because we do not look at economic theory and we do not look at headlines. We do not act on headlines. We do not act on economic theory. We act on market psychology. This is very important. And our guru is George Soros. Because George Soros said years ago when he set up the Quantum Closed-End Fund, you're going to make big money, understand market psychology.
So you see, those of us who listen to you don't falter, don't waver. Those of the others who hear it from CNBC or, Bloomberg News and headline news, and they get confused and say, so I heard it from this one, I heard it from that one.
Yeah,
and then
confusing.
they all,
What do I do? Do I buy? Do I sell? This guy
Yeah.
is because you got three guys saying something else. You got three guys saying something else. At the end of the day, understand market psychology and focus on the big picture, please.
And even the banks are not neutral, not on our side, because they have to think of lining their own pockets first with fees.
Correct.
So how can they be on our side?
The banks will probably tell you, the market's very jittery. Stock's gonna drop. So you better go and buy bonds. Same thing. And let me tell you something else. The 10-year bond yield yesterday went up from 1.42 to 1.47.
Yeah.
All of you out there, before your bank tells you to buy bonds, please think again. We see the 10-year bond yield after 6 interest rate hikes in 2 years, going up to at least 2%. So if your bank tells you to buy bonds, you better ask them, what is your rationale for this theory? Because interest rates, now it's for real. Whether you like it or not, inflation or not, whatever it is, inflation is here to stay and interest rates are going up. That is why on 1st December, the Fed actually betrayed the market. All these people went to buy bonds because the Fed kept on saying inflation is temporary.
Yeah.
Okay? On 1st December, they abandoned that and said inflation is no longer transitory. Favorite word. So they abandoned the word transitory and the whole dynamic changed. But we were not surprised because using market psychology, we knew 3 months ago that a time will come, the Fed has no choice but to abandon the transitory word because inflation has gone up crazy. Even eggs are costing 7% more.
Yeah.
So when you hurt the pocket of the people at the bottom, not the rich. Today, I'm earning 5,000, 6,000, 10,000 US a month. My eggs are costing 7% more. Something has got to be done. And that's what the Fed did. They had no choice. So they abandoned the transitory phrase and said, we have to act on inflation. So right now, let me make it clear, the Fed's main concern is inflation to lower it. Inflation is no longer transitory. They played you out. And on 1st December, we issued a video to say, please, buy the dollar, buy quality names, because this is a huge signal. And we were right. It's not magic. It's not hocus pocus. It's not Harry Potter.
So this video is a celebration of your accuracy, your neutrality, and your being on my side. So how do we contact you, Ashwin?
I'm not anybody's side. I'm here to hold your hand and make you money. I'm here to hold your hand and make you money. Please contact us at ashwin@ppchk.net, on WhatsApp, Ashwin at bit.ly/algotrader for our WhatsApp channel, and bit.ly/algofactory for Telegram. And if you would like to receive our newsletter, our algo research newsletter, to give you interesting tips like this, free of charge, please send us your email address at ashwin@ppchk.net, and we will subscribe you on our database to give you our free newsletter, which gives you interesting points like this to say, dollar will surge. 10 hours, 12 hours before the Fed statement, we said, dollar will surge. Get ready for a dollar surge. You want to receive emails like that prepare you? Please email us and give us your email address, and we will put you on our database.
Or better yet, subscribe to your program.
Yes. So I'm giving you even avenue, and please go to YouTube and you can see what we said on the 1st December and on 23rd September. We said profit from a Fed taper, 23rd September, and 1st December we said the Fed has done a U-turn.
Thank you, Ashwin. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.
Thank you.